Greetings, fellow adventurers. Welcome to the Awakening Hour podcast for visionary starseeds, lightworkers, and new earth builders who seek to unlock the true potential and embark on epic quest. I'm your host, Jen, fearless leader at RISE Innerversity, the first choose your own adventure academy for light warriors. As a quantum shaman, Lemurian priestess of the new earth and empire builder, I teach you how to wield the power of magic and wisdom to guide you on your journey of spiritual, personal, and business development. Each week, we'll dive into the mystical realms and ancient wisdom to help you activate your superpowers, find your purpose, and build your empire. Are you ready to awaken your inner hero and claim your destiny? Then, let's set forth and conquer the unknown. Hello, light warriors. Welcome back to another episode of the Awakening Hour podcast. Are you ready to ignite your soul and go on another epic journey? Well, if you said yes, sit back, relax, and let's awaken our inner warrior together. This is the Awakening Hour, episode number 6. Today is March 29th, 2023, and this week we're going to be going over one of my favorite topics. The title of the show is Limitations to Liberation, Transforming Your Life and Business with Ho'oponopono. So this is one of my favorite embodiments that I use throughout my life, and I couldn't be even more excited. I know this is long overdue for me to be doing this podcast on this topic, but today we're going to be going over what is Ho'oponopono. How can Ho'oponopono help transform your life? How can it help transform your business? And how can you learn more about Ho'oponopono and really start to embody this ancient transformational technique into your life? But before we dive into today's topic, of course, I have a sponsorship announcement, and that is this show is being sponsored by RISE Innerversity. And for those of you who don't know what RISE Innerversity is, it is your go-to source for everything you need to thrive as a soulpreneur. It is the first ever choose your own adventure for light warriors. And we understand the unique challenges and opportunities that come when you build your empire. And you want that to align with your values and serve at a higher purpose. So this is why we've created a comprehensive suite of resources and tools to help you succeed. We have workshops, webinars, mentorship programs, and community building initiatives. RISE Innerversity is fully open, and we are now in our spring season, the season of magic. So if you don't know already, but RISE Innerversity operates on a seasonal program. So we correlate all of our trainings and teachings to match with the current energies of the seasons that we are going through. So spring season is all about rebirth. It's the bringing back of the sun and life. So a lot of our courses through the spring season is focused around the season of magic. So definitely make sure that you check that out, which you can find us at our website, www.riseinnerversity.com, RISEINNERVERSITY.com, or at RISE Innerversity on Instagram. So make sure you guys go check out our website, check out the social media, see what else we've got going on. We've got a plethora of stuff for you to help you on your journey, and drop a comment, say hello Tag me in your stories, send me a DM. I'd love to get to know you better and where you're at on your journey. So let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. And we're going to start with what is Ho'oponopono, okay? First, I'd like to say that there are several different people out there who pronounce it. This is the way that I am more comfortable with pronouncing it, so don't get hung up if I'm slaughtering the words. I do apologize. I try my best. But the basis and the fundamental foundation of Ho'oponopono is transformational. So it's very important that I get this information out. But let's explore the basics of what Ho'oponopono is and how it can help transform not only your life, but also your business. So, Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian practice that has been used for generations to help heal relationships, release negative emotions, and promote personal and spiritual growth. Now, the word Ho'oponopono means to make right, to correct and harmonize. And it is a practice of forgiveness, a reconciliation, and gratitude. Forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others as well. And it has transformed my life as well as many other lives out there. And I became a Ho'oponopono practitioner, and I dove headfirst into learning about this. And it's one of the embodiments that I use on a daily. You're going to find out how much soon, but we'll wait for that towards the end of the podcast. But Ho'oponopono has a rich history and a culture in Hawaii, and it is believed to have originated from the ancient Hawaiian practice of una, huna, which is a philosophy that focuses on the interconnectedness of all things. Okay. We are all connected. And once you guys start to realize that, you will start to see life in a different way. And Ho'oponopono will help you do that. It was traditionally used by families to resolve conflicts, help heal the relationships, and restore that balance and harmony. Remember, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If you are not in balance and harmony inside, your outer world will reflect that, and it can result in conflict and broken relationships. So, there's this simple prayer and mantra is life changing. So, the basic principles and philosophy of Ho'oponopono is based on the belief that everything in our lives is a reflection of our thoughts, the beliefs, and the emotions that we are having internally. So it teaches us that we are responsible for our own experiences and that we, as conscious creators, have the power to heal and transform our lives. So remember what I said, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Once you step in and really start to take control of everything that is happening in your life, because it is a reflection of your thought, your belief, and the emotions that are happening, that you are responsible. Game changer, guys. You get out of victim mentality and you start to step into your power. And believe me, victim mentality can creep up on us without us even knowing it. So, Ho'oponopono uses simple phrases to facilitate the healing and the transformation. It's a simple mantra, and it is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. All right. Um, that's all you have to say. And we're going to later on, I'll give you guys some ways that you can go further to really learn how to embody this within your life so that it can not only change your life, but impact your business. So, examples of Ho'oponopono in action, and what really drew me to it was that it has been used by many people to transform their lives and businesses, but Dr. Lin, and I'm really not going to say his name because I will slaughter it, but he was a psychologist and a teacher of Ho'oponopono, and he used this simple practice, this mantra, to help heal an entire ward of mentally ill patients in Hawaii. And the facility that he was at was one of the craziest of the craziest were there. And he used this mantra to heal them without seeing a single patient. And he did this by taking responsibility for their condition and using the four phrases to heal his own thoughts and belief. So when you dig deeper into Ho'oponopono, it really shows you another universal law that's not really quite talked about in this format, and that is the law of memory and data, which everyone is operating out of. That is the memory and data is what keeps us stuck. Those are the thoughts that you are having, and what if you are experiencing something within your etheric field within your life, something inside of you is causing you to have that experience. So when you say the phrase, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you, that starts to really shift what's happening on the inside, asking the divine to step in and take you out of the law of memory and data and put you in the law of inspiration. And within the law of inspiration is where you are directly connected with your higher self and in tune with the divine. And this is why I completely understood this whole concept when I dove into it. And this is one of the embodiments that helped me really start to shift out of the law of memory and data. And we all have it, guys. It comes from, just our indoctrination, the school systems, our parents. You've heard me talk about this on other podcasts where on other shows where it's, we're conditioned. We live in a society where we can't help but be conditioned. And I'm going to be talking more and more and more about this because where the magic really happens within your journey is it starts from inside, and it starts from getting out of the law of memory and data. It's the first cock blocker that's going to stop you in your journey, whatever that is to you, whether you are personal, going on a spiritual development, or even business development, or hell, all three. So, this simple mantra, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you, will help transform your life. So let's dive into how that happens. How does Ho'oponopono transform your life? Well, in this section, we're going to explore how to release negative emotions, the limiting beliefs, and the patterns, that hamster wheel, that holds you back. Okay. Uh, Ho'oponopono can really help you take responsibility for your own experiences. That way, you can create a more positive and fulfilling life within your personal life, your spiritual life, and your business life. Okay. So, let's talk a little bit about releasing negative emotions. So, Ho'oponopono is really good to work with when you are releasing negative or lower vibrational emotions such as anger, the resentment, the bitterness, the guilt that you hold on. And you've been holding on to this for Lord knows how long. Some of it is deep, 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 deep seated from our childhood that just continues to play over and over and over again. Remember, if you start to really analyze your life and on this journey, you're going to soon realize that a lot of the stuff that's been happening to you at a younger age is just repeating into your adult life because one, ultimately you're something inside of you is attracting it to you to help teach that lesson for you to start shifting and getting out of that vibration. Okay. So, releasing these negative emotions when you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you to yourself or to others, you are taking responsibility for your own emotions and asking for forgiveness. You're human at the end of the day. When you start to pay attention to these emotions coming up inside of you by your triggers, this can help you let go of that negative emotion and start to create space for more positive ones. If you're not paying attention to these emotions coming up and you react to it, you're really telling the universe that you want more of these experiences, and then you get trapped on that hamster wheel once again. So, when we focus on the gratitude, we do start to attract more of these um, experiences in our lives. Now, practical tips that you can use are saying gratitude, such as thank you for everything. Every time you eat something, every time something comes in, someone says a positive thing, you spend money, you drive in your car, whatever it is, spend time with your family, someone that you love, start expressing gratitude for that and saying thank you. Say I'm sorry to yourself and others for any negative thoughts, emotions, or actions that come up. Okay. Start paying attention to that. Say, please forgive me to yourself and others and for any mistakes or wrongdoings. Again, we're human at the end of the day, guys. We're not going to be perfect. And say, I love you to yourself and others to promote self love and love for you and the people around you. So, that is really a short and easy way that Ho'oponopono can start to help transform your life. Now, let's dive into how can you use it to help transform your business. So, when you really dive into this and you start to release those limiting beliefs and patterns, you can start to connect to your intuition more and creativity to make better decisions. The limiting beliefs and the patterns are really going to affect you in your business growth. Like poverty mindset is a huge one that I am working on. Okay. Because it's just how I was raised, the programming that was installed in me at a very young age. I'm also working on um my visibility blocks. So I some days I really want to be on camera and some days I don't. I want to hide behind the computer screen, and I'm being authentic and honest with you guys. So that comes from, limiting beliefs and deep-seated trauma that has happened that I use Ho'oponopono to help me break through that. But it does impact my business, okay? So, when we really start to dive deep into the limiting beliefs, beliefs like I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success, I'm not smart enough, and use the Ho'oponopono to release these limiting beliefs, you can start to create more space for positivity and empowering thoughts to come through. Now, when you do this, it helps to connect with your intuition and creativity. So, when you do let go of these negative thoughts and emotions and you create the space, well, then this opens up for you to tap into your inner wisdom and use this practice to help shift the trajectory of your business, where you're going in life, where you're making decisions, the tribe that you are attracting, more prosperity, and more. So, what are some tips to do this? Okay, so that's the important thing. Well, do some shadow work, journal prompting, inner child healing. I am starting a new series that I'm going to be posting on the social media platforms as well as inside of the community courtyard on prompts to get you thinking so that you can really start to dive deeper into what's coming up inside of you, what limiting beliefs you have, what negative emotions, what crappy thinking are you telling yourself, that I'm not good enough, that I don't deserve the success. And in future episodes, we're going to talk about exactly where that's coming from. I'm not going to get into it in this one, but it is the secretary that's sitting in your head. So when you really bring that stuff up, you start digging deep through asking yourself key questions. You can tap into Ho'oponopono with saying, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. You can use these 4 phrases to help transmute that. Again, practice gratitude by thanking your tribe, your customers, people who are investing their energy and their money into you. If you're working with others, practice gratitude with your employee, your partners, the people around you who are supporting you. Start saying thank you. And gratitude is not just saying it, it's an embodiment, guys. It is a vibration. But if you struggle being in that vibration, start looking for the things that you are thankful for in your life. Use visualization and affirmations to create a positive, empowering, blah, 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 I can't say that, empowering vision for your business. Okay. Big on visualization and affirmations. We have some that are uploaded inside of the RISE Innerversity. Definitely, if you're not a member or student already, get your ass in there. Trust your intuition and use it to make decisions that align with your values and your goals. So, good on time. I'm trying to keep these short and sweet and bite-sized stuff to help you. So, how can you learn more about Ho'oponopono? Well, it just so happens that inside of Rise University Spring Series, I am starting next Tuesday, April 7th. I am launching. We're going to start the pre record. It's going to be a 3, maybe 4-part series into the Ho'oponopono course that we have going on. That is Explore the Magic of Ho'oponopono. It's going to have 3 bonuses for you guys. You're going to have a guided meditation, an ebook, a short little like worksheet to help you really start to embody it into your life. And the course, of course, anybody who is enrolled into Rise University, whatever tier you are on, if you are a copper alchemist, it's going to be a permanent course within the spring series, so you don't have to worry about attending live. But anyone who is enrolled in Rise University will have availability for that course. And guys, let me tell you, it is filled with all sorts of information. I'm pulling all that up right now so I can just run it by you because I haven't even made an announcement. This is the announcement. We're going to be going over the history and the origins, the principles, taking responsibility and clearing away negative energy, how to use Ho'oponopono and human design to transform your life and business, the 4-phrase mantra, and we're going to dig deeper into that. We're going to do some inner child healing, applying Ho'oponopono in your daily life, and I'm going to give you some additional resources and next steps. So again, that's going to be taking place next Friday. We're going to kick that off. I'm going to start recording. That's going to be uploaded inside of Rise University community platform. Okay. So and for those of you who are not members or you just don't quite know if you want a membership, make sure that you book a free clarity call and let's talk. So maybe I have something else behind the scenes that I can offer you in your journey. I can clear up any questions or concerns that you have. And I really would like to get to know you on a better basis. So you can definitely book a free clarity call. Make sure that you do that. If you are a gold alchemist, please know that I have a personalized, custom, choose your own adventure, one on one group or one on one coaching container. That's for Gold Alchemist. I am only offering so many spots per season, 5 spots per season. I have limited availability now. If you want to get in and you want me to help you really personalize your business, where you're struggling at, getting crystal clear on who you're here to serve, what your purpose is, packaging your services, and it's just me and you, definitely check out the Gold Alchemist um, membership. Okay. So I will be announcing either tomorrow or Friday. There's a free 5-day challenge Onoponopono email course coming to you guys. I've been working on so many different things behind the scenes. I'm so excited about this. So stay tuned on how to sign up for that as well. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite mantras to use, embodiments that has absolutely transformed my life. And this is my gift to you. And I really do feel like it will impact not only your life, your spiritual journey, your business, but also if you are into human design, it will help you go through your experiment in the deconditioning process. Everything really that I'm listed in this podcast is part of the deconditioning process. But let's dive deeper into that. Oh, before I forget, you can sign up for RISE Innerversity courses. You can look in the description, find the link to the website, www.riseinnerversity.com. Click the enrollment, and you'll be signed up. But let's just say that you want to go a step further and deeper into this. Well, some books that you can read and things that you can check out, and where I learned Onoponopono from Dr. Hu Lin and Joe Vitale. I do love Joe Vitale's work. I took the Zero Limits, I think it's Beyond Zero Limits, course through them. I not only did that, but I did the advanced practitioner's course as well. I've read the book Zero Limits. If you would like a copy of that, that is inscribed. That's who I use for all of my resources. I can definitely give you 2 months free. Just send me a DM on that. But that book is life changing. You can, of course, find different websites if you do a search on it. There is a website, the Onoponopono Way and the Foundation of I. Those are 2 really good websites for you to check out. And of course, you'll see a lot of different people doing posting on social media. There's videos on YouTube, there's podcasts, there's all sorts of different things. And I'm going to give you additional resources and stuff to really look at for you to dive deeper, not only inside of Rise Courtyard community, but inside of the course as well. So those are where I really started on this journey. I do all sorts of different things with Onoponopono. I make Onoponopono water. I do a meditation with it. I do journal prompts, breathing techniques, all sorts of different things that I'm going to be really going over inside of the course. So I do hope to see you in there so that you can join me. And I really do hope that you enjoyed this podcast episode. I would love to hear the feedback from you. If you started to really incorporate this simple mantra into your life, what are the benefits that you saw? What did you notice? Did you have transformation? Let me know these things. And with that said, guys, this in this show, we went over how Onoponopono can help transform your life and your business. We discussed the histories and the origins, the basic principles and the philosophies, some practical tips on how to use it in your daily life and business, and We also provided some detail about our upcoming course on Ho'oponopono inside of RISE Innerversity and some additional resources for you, the listener, to explore. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. We hope you will join us for our next podcast show. That concludes today's episode. Don't forget to make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. And I would love to hear your thoughts. Send me a DM, post this in your stories, share this out, and definitely give me your feedback because that helps us reach more listeners and improve the show. So until next time, adventurers, y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye now. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us today on the Awakening Hour podcast. May your hearts be filled with courage and your minds with wisdom as you continue your quest for greatness. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to share it in your stories, tag us, subscribe, and review on your favorite podcast platform. Don't forget to visit us at RISE Innerversity, the Academy for Light Warriors. Until next time, adventurer, may the stars continue to guide you on your journey.